So today, we're going to dive in and unlock the hidden potential of a device that's really designed to revolutionize sleep therapy, the AirSense 11. Now, whether you already have one of these or you're just thinking about it, you might be missing out on some really powerful features that could completely change your experience for the better. Let's get into it. Look, it doesn't matter if you're brand new to CPAP or if you've been using it for years. We all know it can be a real challenge, right? The initial discomfort, that dry mouth, the confusing settings, it can all feel so overwhelming that honestly, a lot of people just give up. And that is the exact problem we're going to tackle today. The AirSense 11 is absolutely packed with intelligent features that are designed to solve these very problems, but they're so often overlooked. We're going to pull back the curtain on these things so you can finally get that restful, effective therapy you actually deserve. All right, first up, let's talk about comfort. I mean, let's be real, if this thing isn't comfortable, you're just not going to use it, period. So these first few features are all engineered to make your nightly routine feel as natural as possible. I mean, just look at this comparison. It's night and day. The old way of starting therapy, it kind of feels like jumping into the deep end of a pool, right? You get this sudden blast of full pressure that makes it really tough to relax. But the AirSense 11, well, it takes a completely different approach, easing you into your therapy so gently. And how does it do this? Well, it's all thanks to this amazing feature called AutoRamp. And trust me, it is incredibly smart. The machine knows you're still awake, so it keeps the pressure super low and comfortable. It just patiently waits, monitoring your breathing, and only when it senses you've actually fallen asleep does it start to gradually increase the pressure. You literally don't even feel it happening. Okay, let's hit another major complaint for CPAP users. Do you ever wake up feeling like you spent the night sleeping in the Sahara Desert? Yeah, that awful dryness in your mouth and nose is a really common side effect. But here's the thing, it absolutely does not have to be that way. So what's the solution? It's the integrated humidifier. It adds just the right amount of moisture to the air you're breathing, and it makes a massive difference in your comfort. Now, you can set it manually if you want, but the real magic is the automatic mode. It just manages the humidity all by itself based on your room's conditions. It creates this perfect balance all night long, and you don't have to think about it at all. And comfort isn't just about how the air feels. It's also about what you hear. Or maybe, more importantly, what you don't hear. The advanced motor in this thing is whisper quiet, which means your therapy isn't going to disrupt your sleep or your partner's. Okay, so we've covered comfort. Now let's get into the really cool stuff. How the AirSense 11 stops being just a machine and starts acting like an intelligent partner for your health. This is all about therapy that adapts specifically to you. I mean, think about it, right? Your sleep isn't identical every single night. Some nights you're more stressed, some you're more tired. Well, this device gets that. It uses these really advanced algorithms to actively watch your breathing and make these tiny little micro-adjustments to the pressure all night long. It gives you exactly what you need right when you need it. And that means fewer awakenings and much more effective therapy. And the smarts don't just stop when you wake up. Oh no. Every single morning, you get this personalized report card on how your night went, and it's delivered right to your phone. This all happens through the MyAir app. It gives you a super simple score out of 100, and then it breaks down all the crucial data, like how well your mask sealed, how many hours you use the device, even how many apnea events it detected. Then it gives you personalized tips for how to improve, and lets you securely share all this data with your doctor for truly informed care. Okay, so all this tech is amazing, right? But what good is it if it's a huge pain to actually use? That's why this last part is so important, making it effortless. Oh man, if you've ever dealt with an older CPAP machine, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Those clunky knobs, the confusing menus, especially when you're exhausted and you just want to get to sleep, it's so frustrating. Well, the AirSense 11 just throws that whole model right out the window. Instead, you get this big, beautiful color touchscreen that's honestly as easy and intuitive to use as your smartphone. Adjusting your settings or checking your data is just a few simple taps away. And this next part, it's just brilliant. The machine doesn't just sit there and give you therapy. It actually coaches you. It's like having a little sleep expert built right into the device, ready to help you anytime. So right there on the screen, you've got these little step-by-step video tutorials. It'll walk you through setting everything up for the first time, it'll help you get your mask fitting just right, and it'll even remind you about daily maintenance. This whole built-in support system is designed to take away any anxiety and really empower you right from day one. So when you put all of this together, what do you get? Well, it's about making a huge shift from just putting up with your CPAP to actually mastering your sleep therapy. At the end of the day, the AirSense 11 difference is this. It's way smarter because it adapts to you and gives you data you can actually use. It's way more comfortable, tackling those big issues like pressure and dryness head on, which of course means it's more effective because personalized therapy is therapy you'll actually stick with. And the whole thing is just so much easier to use. By using these features, you're not just some passive patient anymore. You're really in the driver's seat of your own health. So the real question is, are you ready to unlock the full potential of your device and finally master your sleep?